Okay guys, so every year in the desert they have this show called Burning Man. I'm sure you're familiar with it if you're into cars. And this car I got from Bob in Ohio. On the last opening box you saw it. And I really don't know what to do with it, but I'm gonna make a custom Burning Man car. I'm gonna use this one here. I'm going to use this one. This is the base, or this is the base. This I already stripped for the engine and the back wheels. And this I already stripped for the front wheels. So, here we go. Our first Burning Man art car. Let's go. So here's the body that I'm going to use, and here's the chassis I'm going to use. I picked this one because it was the right size. I don't need this, and this, and the windshield is going in my scrap pile. And this will be the art car. Okay, till next time guys. Okay, so the shark's body, I took off the engine on top because it's not shown on the one that I'm doing over. I'm making a copy of, and it didn't have a tail, so I cut that part off too. The hook I cut off, tail, and this is what's left of the engine. I cut off the front and back bumper of the body of the chassis, and it's going to start like that. I will make it so that the mouth is open, just like in the picture you'll see in the beginning of the video. And just so that you do notice, on the table, I'm a guy really into safety. Here are the gloves you should wear when using a Dremel, and here are the glasses that you should wear. Even if I have glasses on now, but I put these safety glasses on top of it, just to be on the safe side. Okay, till next time guys. Thanks. I glued the mouth in the open position, and I started with the putty to make the long back. That's the hood of the Ford, and that's the putty. Here we go. And for the top of the art car, there's this ball that's on a wire, and there you have it. Ball's on a wire, and it'll stick like that in front of the car. Better view. That's it. That's the top of the art car. The last piece, the ball. Okay guys, so this is what I'm up to. I made the body as much as I could with the clay. It hardened really well. And I glued the body of it to the bottom of the chassis. I left it so that it rolls. I painted the white part of the mouth black because in the art car, the real art car, it's only red inside, so I'm going to paint more red. here's the ball that's going to stick out of the top of the car, because there is a ball that sticks out of the top. And now this is the process I'm going through, making the teeth. I made the teeth out of plastic, caps, straws, whatever I could find. So far, that's where we stand with the art car. Now I'll put it down and see over here. I do this. See over here, this part. If you look at the picture in the beginning of the video, you see that the wheels are covered. Now I'm going to go as close as I can to covering the wheels. I'm going to go as close as I can to making it just like it is in the real one is. Okay. Till next time. Thank you. So this is what's happening. I had more than one viewer comment on show some of the work. So this is, I'm filming this for the first time while I'm working, and I'm using a tripod, and I'm a little limited to space. So anyway, I didn't want this toy, which was a shark, to be even noticeable in the video. So I grinded away with the Dremel. I grinded away the black and all the markings that showed it was a toy. And this is the epoxy that I used. You saw it before. The all fix epoxy. And this is it hardened. So I should be in the focus of the circle is the focus. So I'm going to show you how I got there. And it's like so. I made this part level with the epoxy part. So I scuffed it all up because I didn't want it to ever resemble a toy. I painted the part black there inside the mouth, and this is the next step I'm up to. So far this is done. It rolls perfectly. And the wheels, the chassis is on. And the next step is to fill in all around the wheels and make the like wheel wells. And this is the box I have right there. Parts are going to be the teeth. And once again, I showed it before, this is going to be the ball from the front. And there you have it. It'll try not to resemble the toy. Oh, till next time, thanks for watching. So, here I have 2 parts of the epoxy, and it's not hard to do at all. It's just like working with clay or Play-Doh like when you were a kid. I have a little bit of water there. What I like to do is I like to put a little dab of water on it, and then I mix it up into a ball. Show you how easy it is. And then I turn it into a pancake again. Fold it over, fold it over, fold it over. A little bit of water. Not a lot, just see how I'm doing my fingertip. And I make it into a ball again. And that's how I'll leave it while I'm working with it. And I find you don't have to be too fast with it, because you do have 3 hours. And if it is getting a little hard, you just add a little water to it. Just seeing with the camera if you could see. I think this is good, will work. We'll see how this works out. Put the car here. Okay, so I'm taking a little piece. As you can see, let me roll it up one more time. A little water. That's the feeling I want. I'll take a piece off, and it's too big of a piece. And I'm gonna, as it shows in the picture, the art car has wheel wells completely around it. I use a paper clip for now. So what I'll do is I do want the wheels to be able to roll. All my cars, custom cars I make, the wheels roll. So I put it back in the clay, and as you see, if you can see that, I'll be covering the wheel, just like in the picture in the beginning of the video. So I'm doing it. I don't even have a picture in front of me of the car. I just remember it in my head. And that's how it looks. Okay, for now. Okay, so that's one side. And when you see the picture of the real art car, you'll see that the wheels are in wheel wells, just as I'm trying to do here. And I also wanted to make the wheels be able to spin, and so I could, use it as a toy car, not just a showpiece. So now I'm going to do the other side, because the other side's not done yet. It's a nice product to work with. Like I said before, just take a piece and then roll it into a ball. And I'll see if I can start this one while the camera's on, if that's possible. We'll try. So I'm going to start here. And put a piece like that. It's a little bit too thick already. Let me take it off. That's better. And that's the start of it. going around the wheel wells. So there's the finished side. And I'm going to start this side right now. I'll be back. So this is what was happening, guys. I was able to do the front. As you can see there, I came across the front. And I completed this side and the back. But it has to dry. Because when you're working on this side, basically your fingers cannot stop touching the other side. So it just still rolls, but you can't do both sides at one night. So I'm gonna let it dry all night. I'm trying to show more work, as a few people wrote to me, show work. So this is what I'm up to with the art car. That side's not done. This side's done. The wheels roll. And I'll continue with it. I'll continue with it tomorrow. Take care. Okay, so what I have here, these are going to be the teeth. And in the picture, the teeth are white and silver. This is all different pieces of plastic I got. So I'm just going to, while that's drying, I'm just going to start priming most of this silver, as you can see, just to get it ready for the teeth. There's 20 teeth on top, and there's 20 teeth on the bottom. And even if I have to do it in white, at least this is a primer to it. And the teeth are all different sizes. That one's silver already. I got a lot of these from pen caps. Pen caps and straws. You'll see in the finished product and in the picture of the art car that it has all these teeth on it. Okay, till next time. And that's all. This is all the teeth I made for the art car. Some out of plastic, some out of the lead. That's all of them for now. Okay, to bring you up to date with the art car, I was staring at the picture and staring at the picture over and over again. The car, and I made the car, make sure the car rolls. The car rolls perfectly. But this car had wings on it. This shark toy had wings on it, like airplane wings. And I kept going back to the picture, and I saw something was different. And that's what was different. This toy had airplane wings sticking out if you go back to the previous pictures, and I didn't like it at all. So I used this grinder, this Dremel. We're first with the cutting wheel. This cutting wheel, I cut them off completely, as you could see, and then both sides. And then I used this sander on the Dremel, the drum. And there you have it. Both sides are off. Now, I had to paint the wheels black because they had a little brass look to them, and the one in the picture, it doesn't. It doesn't have any shiny wheels on it at all. So as you can see, the wheel wells are over the wheels, both sides. There's a hump in it, as much as I can get in the picture. I have to put the teeth on it. I have to paint it completely white because it is in the desert. If you know about Burning Man, it takes place in the desert. So I still have a little bit more work to do on this. I grinded down the front of the car, that side there, and the left side and the right side to get off the square points. So there's no more square points. Let me take away the napkin. And there she is. She rolls, which is always important to me. I like my custom cars to roll. So I still have some work to do, but I wanted to show you taking off the wings. Go back to the previous pictures. You'll see it had wings. All right, thanks for watching. Till next time. And there you have it. Burning Man in 1/64. So for you guys familiar with Burning Man in the desert, let me see Hot Wheels do this artwork. This is 1/64 scale Hot Wheels Burning Man. I put some sand from the garage floor and the white paint. If you look at the picture in the beginning, I try to replicate that in 1/64. It's another crazy custom. If you're not into Burning Man, I've never been there myself, but if you go on Google Burning Man, you will see some crazy art cars in the desert. I made this one out of 2 separate toys put together. Thanks for viewing. Please subscribe. More crazy customs on the way. Mike Espo with his Burning Man. God bless.